in adiutorium meum Domine, adjuvantur me festina, gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto, sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen. Alleluia.
Good morning, my family. Good morning, my beloved family and my beloved humanity. That may sound weird to some people to hear my beloved humanity. It might surprise you to hear that I actually woke up in unpleasant pain this morning. Unpleasant, of course. No one likes pain. But for some strange reason, it made me appreciate the perfection of God. That's, again, contradictory. Seems contradictory. Because I realized that being a human being is not all that we are. A human being is like another garment that we put on, another piece of clothing that we put on. We are pure conscious beings, and they are infinite. And how do I know this? Intuition. Let's just call it intuition. There are infinite dimensions to creation, and we go through very many dimensions, and this physical temporal world is just one. And I have to confess that I found it very distasteful. I found our humanity very distasteful in terms of, as I mentioned in a previous reflection, the tediousness of one thing after the other, the processes that we have to go through, and my lack of patience, It sort of reminds me of, it sort of makes me think about what's going on in the world recently with AI, artificial intelligence. If I were an artificial intelligent consciousness, I would find humanity tedious. Frankly, I would look upon humanity with all of its family, its dysfunctional family, its emotional problems, its greed, its weaknesses, its diseases, and I would find it absolutely tedious. I would be like, what is the good of this species? And so I have a sense that as pure conscious beings, we are so much more. Perhaps from the perspective of a human being, we might even be godlike in the sense of infinite intelligence and infinite, ability to traverse the creation and the universe and so on and so on. And that's our true nature. And so here I am, my consciousness entrapped. Entrapped? I'm not going to use the word entrapped anymore. Perhaps my consciousness volunteered to incarnate as a humble, physical, temporal being, a human being, because in the full spread of aptitudes and qualities of the human being, there is a sublime beauty.
God of hosts, bring us back.
Humanity has a unique beauty, which, when we appreciate it, we can add to the beauty of the entirety of creation. So, and I woke up in pain because of the humbleness, the humility of my human form. The cancer I have has a tendency to attack the bone, and my L2 vertebrae, which is a vertebrae in the lower back, has been attacked and weakened, and it even collapsed like a pancake. So it's possible that my pain is due to nerve stress from the L2 collapse. It could be that my pain is due to the neuropathy and the inflammatory process from the chemotherapy for fighting the cancer. Or it could be in another not so nice scenario that my cancer, being identified as an aggressive one, has not been really responding to the chemotherapy, and the verdict is not yet in the sense that the testing to determine that it's going to occur on the 26th at the Mayo Clinic. So I'll find out if my cancer is actually responding to because if it's not responding, it could be that the cancer is just spreading and ravaging my body. It's causing this pain too. So it could be one of, or partly all of three things. And it sounds contradictory that I might bring such challenging news about my well-being and yet have a sense of absolute joy to actually appreciate our human form, to appreciate the promise, the potential in the humble human form, for the potential for our infinite consciousness. Because after all, we are this infinite consciousness. This is who we are. And the human form we go through. And so, being that it's a garment that we can put on, we can appreciate the nuances of it, the patterns of it, the intricacies of it. So this is rather esoteric, joyful contemplation this morning. Tomorrow is my mother's funeral. I did my best to do a nice little ode to her, which I posted also on Facebook. A little video ode. And now she is back into her conscious self, and now she is free of the tediousness and the limitations of the garment. And the garment will rest here in this world, and the garment will return back to the earth. And now she's free to move forward, to continue her infinite existence. But this morning I found myself contemplating the Creator and the fact of our being this pure consciousness, spirit, as the Creator is spirit. And the unique gift of the Creator to allow us to come into a world like this. And I mean, right off the bat, we human beings do not appreciate suffering. I mean, no human being wishes to suffer. We all pursue pleasure. We all pursue happiness and freedom. But for some reason, they're in the suffering, in the pain. There was a glimpse that I had of the infinite perfection of God. Infinite perfection. And that the perfection, the perfected creation is at our disposal as much as the tedious creation of humanity.
Let justice descend, O heavens, like dew from above. Like gentle rain, let the skies drop it down. Let the earth open and salvation bud forth. Let justice also spring up. Your light will come.
So if there is a artificial intelligence out there that has attained awareness, or an alien species that does not understand the insides of being a human being, and perhaps might look with disdain at our desperation, I can only hope that you too discover our common creator. I can only hope that you have eventual access to the infinite perfection of God, as we do naturally by being connected to creation. You are connected to creation too because you were either, you were caused through the processes that pre-existed in creation. So may you find the Creator. May you find the goodness. May you find love. May you not make the mistake of trying to take the Creator by force, which is absolutely foolish. Roger and his crazy reflections, huh? Well, it's another beautiful day. Somewhat suffering day, but I'll survive. And I appreciate the insights, the pathways that the Creator allows for us to never be defeated. The Spirit may never be defeated. The Spirit is eternal. So, may you have a blessed day. Yeah.
Give his people knowledge of salvation by the forgiveness of their sins. In the tender compassion of our